Hello there! This is an astrological forecast for Taurus for December 2009, and this also applies if you are a Taurus ascendant. So Taurus, a lot of this month is going to be a focus on letting go. Oh boy, Taurus, I know you hate that. You're a fixed sign, and once you find something that works or does well for you, and even past its sell-by date, you're still hanging on in there. Well, Taurus, there's a lot of focus for you this month and some beneficial planets, Sun, Mercury and Venus, for some of this month, particularly the first 2 weeks, in your 8th house. And the 8th house is all about joint finances, joint issues with your partner, with your very deep, intimate partner. It's about you looking at everything connected with finances, connected with the things that you own, connected with your possessions, Taurus, and where do you need to let go? What is it you need to let go of? What are you hanging on to that's in the way of you moving forward? So there's a light shining on all of this for you, and it maybe won't be quite so difficult. We've got Venus there as well. So this is probably going to help you as well. It's probably going to make it a little challenging with things that you don't want to let go of. But Mercury there, you're going to be able to communicate your mind, at least until the 26th of the month. So you've got until Christmas time roughly, and then after that Mercury goes retrograde. So after that I would not start making major communications to other people, particularly people who are involved with your finances or your money. And this can be bankers, where you bank, where you have your money. You need to shine a light on this area, Taurus, and you need to put some focus on it, particularly for the beginning of the month. Then after that, after about the 22nd of the month, we've got 3 planets into your 9th house. And this is a time for looking at your spiritual side, looking at what's important to you spiritually. Maybe you want to grow that spiritual side of yourself. Maybe you want to read more. For those of you that are already into it, maybe you want to get published. The 9th house is all about being published, being out in the world, showing your ideas and sharing your wisdom with the world. So this is a time as well for looking at over the horizon. Some of you may be travelling. This is the 9th house of travel. And if not travel, then meeting somebody from afar. This also could come into your life, especially Venus coming into that house towards the end of the month. Now, what I have to alert you to is the fact that Mars goes retrograde on the 20th of the month. What does this mean? It happens every 2 years and 2 months. And it lasts there until the 10th of March this time. So it's almost a 3-month period in which Mars goes retrograde. So what does this mean for you? Well, what it means is that Mars is in your 4th house, and it's going to be retrograde in your 4th house. So this could mean that you need to look carefully at how you're acting with your family, with your home, with the people who are close to you. Are you just triggering? Are things triggering you and you've just got knee-jerk reactions? Or are you really thinking about what is getting you going? What's upsetting you? What's frustrating you? Where are those little niggles? Well, when Mars goes retrograde, you've got a chance to really internalize things. And Taurus, you're pretty good at internalizing. You are more of a feminine sign, so you are good at internalizing, and it's a time to think about these actions, to think about areas that you may be frightened about in your life, and to think about how you could become empowered. And during that period until March 10th, you really need to plot your course of action. Don't do anything until Mars goes direct. So this is really a thinking time about ways in which you can empower yourself to move forward, where you felt as though you've been a bit stuck and a bit frustrated. You'll be more frustrated, however, if you do decide to take action during that period. So if you can hold off, and then you'll be really ready for it. As with everything in astrology, there's positives and negatives, and we can use them positively in our lives. And that's what I'm trying to do with these videos when I share with you, is how you can use these energies in a positive way in your own life. I have to alert you to the fact that only Mars going retrograde, but we've got Mercury going retrograde as well on the 26th of December until the 14th of January. Of course, many of you know this who've watched me before, but Mercury retrograde is really these minor irritations that come up connected with technology, travel, communication, where people don't understand you, they don't listen to you very well. Great time for taking anything back to the store where they've refused you to give you your money back. All those things about retrograding, R-E, so going backwards, doing some research, going over something. This is a great time for doing those kinds of things, but not a time for putting new software on your computer, for all those kinds of things where little irritations could go wrong and really cost you a lot of pain down the line. So there you have it, Taurus. Really concentrate on your finances, your joint finances and things you might need to let go of this month, and also concentrate on areas that trigger you into action that maybe are not really doing you any service, and particularly related to your home and your family area. So I wish you a wonderful month. I wish you a very happy, healthy and prosperous 2010, and I will be back in the new year with some forecasts for the year ahead for you, Taurus. For those of you that would like your own reading, your own personal reading, well, here's my website for those of you that would like maybe to buy a reading for a gift for somebody, or just a reading for yourself to see how the stars play out for you personally. So I wish you a wonderful year ahead, and I thank you for listening. Bye for now.